Videos on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Google+. Hey guys, welcome to the quick review of the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2. This is Phil from undercage.com, and this Yoga Tablet 2 is 8 inches, but comes in different versions, including the screen sizes of 13, 10, and the 8 inches, and Android and the Windows variant at the same time. Of course, there's an LTE option available. This is a Wi-Fi only 8 inches of Yoga Tablet 2 with Windows built in. Let's take a quick look. All right. Starting from the front, it's got a pair of speakers. They're actually pretty loud. The quality is not exactly satisfying, but they're loud enough. And 8 inches of a Full HD display follows by, including the 1.6 megapixels of a front-facing camera. Talking about the camera, there is another 8 megapixel camera closely positioned right there at the bottom. And of course, the biggest feature of the Yoga Tablet 2 is this cylindrical portion over here. It gives you a right angle when you are taking a look at your tablet or you want to type on it. And of course, there is a Kickstand within that cylindrical figure, so you can control your angle. All right, before we get to that, there is a micro USB port that also works as a USB host or the charging port. It's quite picky on the charger wise, so you might want to use the included charger, not just any other micro USB charger that you have. There is a volume rocker, and this whole thing is a power key. When you plug your charger, the edges are gonna light in a white color, and it looks pretty nice, so you might want to see that. And the other side has an earphone jack with the Windows key over here. It's a start key, so if you want to bring up your start menu, you want to tap that. And a microphone, of course, and nothing to that sleek edge profile. And all the thicknesses are actually focused on the cylindrical part, and the cylindrical part over here is actually made out of metal. It seems pretty sturdy, and it seems like it's dependable. And there's a Lenovo logo there, and the back cover seems like it's not going to collect any of the scratches unless you try it really hard. And this Intel Inside logo tells it that it's got an Atom Z3745. It's one of the Atom processors. And another things include a 2 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM inside and 32 gigabytes of eMMC storage built in. Of course, there is a micro SD card slot right there. With a flip here, you can open that and install your micro SD card or a SIM card if you got a LTE variant. All right, now this is simply another Windows tablet. This has an Atom. This has a 2 gigabytes of RAM. This is pretty much the standard Windows 8.1, and it runs the Windows style Metro apps, or if you want to use the legacy apps, you can always go there. And there is your classic Windows panel. Of course, there is a control panel. It basically is a Windows 8.1 device. We have seen actually plenty of these, and we are quite used to them. They're just like the PC that you use every day, just in a smaller form factor. So if you are planning to use the Metro apps, there are simply not a wide variety of apps. And if you want to use the legacy apps, this 8 inches of the screen is not large enough for you to just point them with your fingers. So you might want to use a Bluetooth mouse or a keyboard when you're doing anything basically on this tablet, because with the same specs, this is probably the best way to examine between the Android and the Windows tablets. Android devices, although they can't run all the legacy Windows apps, you can have a whole lot of variety of the Android apps, while Windows tablets, they can run the legacy apps, but if the screen is not big enough, they're not good with the usabilities. And if you want to use this fluid Metro apps, then there are simply not much of the apps. So that's almost the same with the almost all of the Windows tablets. And the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 does not bear any of the much of the differences with the other tablets until you go to the flip. Of course, the kickstand here is what matters the most. And the cylindrical portion over here, first use of it is that you can hold on to it. So when you're holding on to it, it gives you a really nice grip. Of course, there's a little problem that the Windows takes a bit of a time for it to rotate. It's not even doing that for me right now. Give it a few seconds. And here we go. It's pretty slow, but if you're holding it like this, it gives you a really, really nice grip. So you might want to use that as your grip for the first place. And it's got another uses as well. You can just flip it open and make it stand. either in this way, or if you want a little bit of a better angle when you're typing with the tablet on your desk, you can use it like this. So that was the second angle. And the third angle is to flip it back over. So you can hang this on a wall like an electronic, like the gallery. But of course, that's not going to be feasible because it's a $300 of a tablet and you might not want to just hang this on the wall. So another thing that I figured out is on the car, when your kids want to take a watch videos on your tablet, you know, there is always a little hanger on your in your back of your cars, and this fits really nicely at that hanger on your car at the back seat. So I found it really useful for that use as well. And aside from the flip over position that they had added to the Yoga Tablet 2, those two little positions, and of course you can change the angle as well, and it's gonna hold pretty steadily. We found it really, really useful when I'm just reading or just browsing on the web with the tablet. It gives you a really, really nice angle. We really loved it. So that's the biggest change, and perhaps that's the only change that the Yoga Tablet 2 has. It's got a 6400 milliamps of battery, and aside from that, it's got nothing spectacular. But we guess that this cylindrical portion over here is indeed spectacular. This is what Lenovo is focusing on, and we did really like it. Of course, it gives you a weird look. This is not definitely your traditional tablet. This is not how sleek your tablet wanted to be. But still, aside from this cylindrical position that actually has a lot of meaning and functionality, the rest of the tablet portion are very thin and sleek, and it's still pretty light in the same time. So if you're looking for a Windows tablet, this one definitely sticks out. We really wish that they have an Android installed, and they do. So if you like the cylindrical thingy but don't like Windows on it, especially as a tablet, it's hard to like a Windows tablet, especially for now, without the much of the apps. They're gonna come with the Windows 10 very soon, but for the Windows 8.1 right now, it seems like the Android is a better option for the tablets rather than the Windows. So, for those of you who want the Android, there is an Android version for you as well. So if you think this is useful, which we definitely think it is, you better check out the Android version of the tablet because it's out on the market and it's even $50 cheaper. All right, so that was the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2. This turned out to be a lot more useful than we thought. So you might want to take a look at it. It's on their online stores and retailers, so check out if you want to. That was undercage.com. Stay tuned, subscribe, do whatever you can. We're going to come back with a review of the other things very soon.